Teofimo Lopez, at it again. I'll be happy when this guy goes in the ring and starts to fight. He was on a recent podcast, and he says, I'm going to help Canelo. Canelo's been a little flat. He needs to be more loose. I'm going to make sure he's very agile. That's going to throw Crawford off a lot. And all of a sudden, Teofimo is going to be training Canelo to beat Terence Crawford. Teofimo needs to worry about Richardson Hitchens because his style is really bad for Teo right now. Before he got with Eddie Reynoso, Teofimo didn't even know how to cut off the ring. Now he's going to teach Canelo how to beat Terence Crawford. I think Canelo doesn't need Teofimo's help to beat Terence Crawford. Teofimo is a very athletic fighter. You either have it or you don't. He says he's going to teach Canelo to be more agile, teach Canelo not to be so flat-footed. But at the age of 34, Canelo is who he is. And I think the fighter he is good enough to win the fight. I think it's going to be a very competitive fight, but I think Canelo has a slight edge because he's a 168-pounder. But with Canelo's bad knees, Teofimo thinks he can make Canelo a more athletic fighter. And if Canelo beats Crawford in September or whenever the fight happens, best believe Teofimo is going to take full credit for that. But yet, you have lackluster performances against Steve Claggett, Sandor Martin, and Jermaine Ortiz. I think it's funny how he's going to correct Canelo's weaknesses for the Crawford fight. And he did say Canelo has some weaknesses that need to be corrected before he goes into this fight. But he cannot correct his own. Me, myself, I know all fighters have weaknesses. I don't think Canelo's weaknesses are so glaring that he cannot win against Terence Crawford without Teofimo's help. But I do think Teofimo's weaknesses need to be corrected before he goes into the Richardson Hitchens fight. But we know what this is all about. You know, Teofimo's racist remarks towards Terence Crawford and Gervonta Davis. He simply does not like Terence Crawford. And he wants to be there, and he wants to be there in every way to make sure he's defeated in September. But to be honest with you, I don't think there's anything he could do that can help Canelo defeat Terence Crawford. Like I said before, I'm picking a very competitive fight. But I think the size and power is going to make the difference in this fight. Neither one of those Teofimo can teach Canelo because it's already there. I think, and this is my opinion, Teofimo should worry about himself, worry about his next fight. But what do you think? Should Teofimo co-train Canelo with Eddie Reynoso for Terence Crawford? Jay Beasy, I'm gone.